Hi Pisces, how's it going? I hope you're doing awesome today. I am going to be doing a general reading for you, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. It's a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. Before I get started, I pulled 2 oracle cards. So you got protection, and you got a message from Archangel Mirabel, which is reflection, but I'll get to those after I pull your tarot cards. Okay, so Spirit, can I please have 10 cards for Pisces today? What messages do you have for Pisces today? If any of your messages repeat, I'll try and catch that and let you know. I believe Spirit really wants us to get the messages if they repeat. And always check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs in case you have messages over there. And if this reading resonates with you, I do personal readings, so I'll leave my email underneath the video, and if you want a private reading, personal reading, okay? So here we go, 10 cards for a Celtic cross spread. I'll just pull all the cards, 5 of Swords, and then we'll go through them all. 10 of Cups, Knight of Swords, 6 of Wands, King of Swords. Oh, sorry, I didn't show you. The Hierophant. Ace of Swords. 7 of Wands. The Sun. And the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so some major arcana is in there. Just move that here for a second. So your first card is the 5 of Swords. This card represents your current situation. The message on the card says, I will heal myself. So this card says that you're dealing with some kind of conflict right now. This card talks about bullying, intimidation, hostility, stress, disagreements. It could be a loss of something or someone, abandonment, betrayal, competition, defeat, unfair play, dishonor, destruction, aggression, disputes, sneakiness, winning at all costs. So change is a part of life, and the more you resist it, the more difficult you make things for yourself. Maybe you need to change your exercise habits, your self-care routines, or your self-limiting beliefs. Spirit is saying that now's the time for you to address those things that have been holding you back, okay? The 5 of Swords can represent defeat, misfortune, betrayal, and loss. And it can also represent learning to accept the boundaries we all must face and live with. The number 5 is about adjustment, and this 5 indicates that you're adjusting to some kind of change brought on by distress or loss. It's an uncomfortable process, but it's a necessary one, Spirit's saying. This card could represent the end of an argument or a clash of some sort. This card could indicate a situation where someone has put their needs above the needs of others and is only concerned for their own interests. Defeat, conclusions. This card could represent the outcome of a battle of wills. Maybe you weren't treated fairly and suffer humiliation. Maybe you find yourself in a no-win situation. The person or situation concerned makes you a victim of their ego and need to win. And again, maybe you're experiencing some kind of bullying. If anything resonates, leave a comment, let me know. It just helps me with my readings. It's time to accept the hurt and recover. The good news is the situation will pass soon, and you'll be able to move on from it rather than dwell on it, rather than dwell on the past. Maybe you'll find other ways to the justice that you deserve, Spirit is saying. Okay. The Five of Swords could represent an unexpected bad omen, but the situation cannot be avoided. Underhanded tactics, lies, gossip, or malice could be the cause of your struggle. So Spirit's advising you to review your situation and adjust your thoughts or perspective on the matter. And then what's crossing you or what's challenging you or your situation is the Ten of Cups. The message on the card is, I have all that I wish for in my relationships. So the Ten of Cups is Pisces energy. This is you showing up in your reading, Pisces. So it could be an internal struggle that you're having, a challenge within yourself. It doesn't have to mean that, but the Ten of Cups, this card in your challenge position is all about fulfillment, inner happiness. Maybe you're having a struggle with that, inner happiness, feeling fulfilled. This is a card that talks about love, lasting happiness, joy, blissful relationships, harmony, alignment, stability, security, homecomings. So this card represents the ideal family life. Maybe you're having a struggle with that. It can represent the components of such a life. A safe, comfortable place to live, and people, either your friends or your family, to share your life with. This card's all about having people share your joys and support you through your sorrows. The Ten of Cups is it represents what most people wish for. Love, harmony, true love, companionship, a happy family life, completion. It represents reaping what you've sown. This card's all about abundance in a larger sense. Contentment, domestic bliss, satisfaction in all your endeavors. It can symbolize people living harmoniously together, sharing their love and their lives unconditionally. And this card is so positive that it can offset any other negative messages in your reading. It's that positive, the Ten of Cups. Okay. The number 10 can represent perfection, beautiful family life, long-term commitment, emotional security, spiritual connection. This card could be saying that you're at a high point in your personal relationships and that you are experiencing harmony and integration in all areas of your life. Your personal wishes and ambitions have been realized. This card could also represent the start of a new cycle. Recognize the work you and other people around you have done to achieve your goals, but also remain open to new possibilities so that your happiness can be long-lasting and continuous. This card could represent a happy event such as a marriage, a childbirth, a child's birthday, lasting happiness, contentment, fulfillment. Okay, but it's in your challenge position for some reason, and it will be different for, it's a general reading, so it will be different for all of you. The Ten of Cups, yeah, complete happiness, someone who appreciates life's blessings. This card represents the freedom to live as you choose, and you feel at home in every sense. Yeah. You are loved the way you need to be loved. Some of you are finding your ideal home as well. But I think make sure you're really giving yourself a lot of self-love. And know that you have all that you've wished for in your relationships. Then your foundation card is Knight of Swords. The message on the card is, I choose my battles carefully. The Knight of Swords is Gemini energy. So this person is a perfectionist, focused, ambitious, driven to succeed, action-oriented, impulsive. They defend their beliefs, a fighter, a warrior, a reformer, someone who is daring, assertive, direct, impatient, intellectual. So the Knight of Swords is either you or someone in your life or a situation. This Knight could be bringing you some bad news that relates to you personally or to someone close to you. Again, they're talking about some kind of conflict going on in your life. Usually, it has something to do with a mental nature. There could be substantial differences of opinions around you with angry messages being sent and received. And if this Knight doesn't represent a person in your life, it might be you being really focused on your intellectual pursuits that you're neglecting other facets of your life. You might be expressing your ideas too forcefully and antagonizing the opposition. So diplomacy is maybe called for. Okay. This Knight is single-minded, intensely focused. He knows what he wants and he knows how to achieve it. And intellectual, very confident in his opinions. If you need someone to advise you about a logical problem or plan, you can count on him, but don't go to him with problems of the heart because he's generally impatient in the face of emotions. Okay. Yeah, problems and conflicts. This Knight is attention seeking and power driven, and this person might create drama for its own sake. This card could be letting you know that trouble is coming, from arguments to other challenges to your authority. And this card could represent speed, so this situation may escalate suddenly, needing a quick response from you. These situations may not be your problem or your concern, but you've become drawn to the drama anyways. So Spirit's saying avoid this person wherever possible, or this situation wherever possible, because it's unlikely that you will win against this person. Choose your battles carefully. Then your fourth card is the Six of Wands. This card represents your past but is relevant to your current situation. This is Leo energy. Be proud of what you achieve and accept your rewards. Okay, this card's all about public recognition, leadership, resolution, victory, success, triumph, recognition, praise, acclaim, progress, success, receiving great news. This is a card of victory. So whatever you've been working on, it's going to prosper and you're going to be successful. And it's going to feel even better because you're going to have public recognition with it, which will make this situation that much sweeter. Okay? Yes, leadership, resolution, fortune, rewards. So you've overcome and you've conquered the opposition. Past self-doubt has been resolved, and now you're in the process of winning some significant battles. You can expect to succeed and have your desires manifested. And for some of you, you might be receiving some kind of award. Okay, an award, recognition, good news and success. You've met the challenges to your position, work, or reputation, and now you've come through with flying colors. So be proud of everything that you've achieved so far in your life, and be open to receiving the rewards now, the acknowledgement. This card talks about being greatly appreciated for all your efforts so that you can enjoy the feeling of pride in accomplishment. You directed your energy, time, and passion well. So yeah, let me know if you receive a certificate, a trophy, some type of public appreciation. This card could also represent examination and test success. So if you just did an exam or a test, Spirit's saying you're gonna do well. And this card is also, you have the Six of Wands, and then you have the Ace of Swords underneath. I'm gonna ask you a question, or you ask the Spirit a question right now. You can pause the video if you want. If you have a yes or no question, you can pause it, think about it if you have to. But I'm going to give you the answer. The Six of Wands and the Ace of Swords, these cards both say your answer is yes. Okay? The answer is yes. When you get those two cards, if you have a question, the answer is a yes. And then so yeah, if that resonates, if you were wondering about something, let me know in the comment section. I'd love to know. And then your immediate future card, what's likely to happen very soon, is the King of Swords, male or female, in a general reading. The King of Swords is Aquarius energy. So this card, the King of Swords, this person, trust your ability to make a strategic decision, is the message on the card. I trust my ability to make a strategic decision. Again, you're a warrior. Some of you are counselors, judges, lawmakers. You're fair, logical, intelligent. You have high standards. You're precise. This is a card of reason, integrity, morality, serious, having mental clarity, intellectual power. This is a card of authority, truth, discipline. The King of Swords listens to his head over his heart. This king leads by intellectual ideals. His standards are very high. He expects a lot of those around him. He has no patience for anyone who doesn't do their best or who doesn't share the same ideals. And he can lack compassion for what he may perceive as weakness and is intolerant of uncontrolled outbursts. The King of Swords is someone of great strength and authority. He could be involved with mental work, a researcher, a lawyer, a teacher, someone in the communications field, maybe a military officer. He's a good counselor with acute mental dexterity. He has a gift for thinking clearly and rapidly. He's able to express his thoughts with eloquence. This card could represent a situation where mental and communication skills are called for, or you may be on the verge of a spiritual breakthrough and are ready to communicate it with others in your life. The Knight of Swords, the King of Swords, your immediate future card, is all about strategy, decisions, and action, which they've mentioned already. Okay. Yeah. Charming, intelligent, quick-witted, but can be potentially ruthless. A decision is about to be made, and you might need to look just yeah, a decision might need to be made soon. So careful planning is needed. Create a strategy to take you forward. Be clear and direct. Think through your options carefully. This needs forethought rather than an impulsive approach. Okay. And then your sixth card is the Hierophant, a Major Arcana card. This card represents the outcome that you desire most in your situation, what you want to see happen. So this card's all about teaching, learning, vision, having a vision, law again, this authority again. So they're repeating those messages. I would make a note of that. Conformity, education, knowledge, conventionality, institution, spiritual wisdom. Those are all what the Hierophant represents. This card indicates a perfect balance of belief with practice. It's a good omen if you're facing a problem. As you know the solution, you just have to find a way to put it into practice. This card is asking you, if you're a teacher, this card is asking you or reminding you to be a good teacher, always seeking to make wisdom clear to any students, or it could indicate that you should seek a teacher for yourself. Maybe the Hierophant is asking you to imagine what your life would be like if you lived by what you believe. An authority is active in your life. It could be religious, philosophical, social, or something else. And you feel a great deal of loyalty to this tradition or group and choose to live in accordance with the beliefs you share with it. Maybe you're aspiring to become a leader, or you have a close relationship with the leader. This may also be there may also be a judgmental quality involved. Sometimes this card could suggest challenges or limitations of a spiritual nature. The Hierophant suggests that you've chosen a religion or philosophy to guide your life. Or maybe there's a need to disentangle yourself from this association. The Hierophant symbolizes any organized institution that exerts authority over its followers or participants, kind of like a mind control. Often they think it's their way is the only way, that their way is the ultimate truth. But the Hierophant is saying that a choice is being presented. You're challenged to remain a follower or to break out and find your own individual path. You know? Will you continue to depend on outside authority, or will you learn to think for yourself? Whatever you decide, it's all up to you. No one else can answer that for you, but whatever you decide is going to affect the rest of your life. So choose carefully. And then your self-image card is the Ace of Swords. This card, this is the other yes card, yes answer. This card represents your self-image, how you see yourself. And it's saying that you have mental clarity now. You've had a breakthrough. Um, this card represents beginnings and endings, having hope. It's a card of justice again. I talked about that already. It's a card of reason, finding your reason, having a sharp mind. It's a card of truth again. They're talking about truth again, so I would make a note of that. Having a vision, they've already mentioned that. Success, being successful, so they already mentioned that. Going in a new direction, having strength, having focus, which they already mentioned. So you can expect to have a flash of insight or solve some issue that you're having. You're going to be able to solve it now. You've solved it. You have the mental clarity now. A new lifestyle is beginning, and you've achieved this opportunity through willpower and by making smart decisions. Again, prosperity, recognition, new development, especially spiritual growth, are sure to follow in the wake of your new direction in life. Again, they're talking about a birth. It's usually of an idea or an enterprise. Now you're in a position to manifest your intentions in a new way. Okay? This card's all about triumph again, so I'm going to make a note of that. They've already talked about triumph a couple times. Triumph over difficulties through the use of mental means or spiritual growth. You're having you had or you're having or you will have a major breakthrough is what this card is all about. Having hope, justice, conquest, vision. Yeah. If you want to communicate something with clarity and just the right words, Spirit's saying you have the energy to do that at this time. Again, this card is talking about having a new point of view, discovery, or intellectual achievement, however it resonates with you. Okay? You're ready for a breakthrough to success is the message on the card. This card is all about an inevitable change for the better. This card's all about enormous power, force, and strength. You're going to win. You are going to win. This card is all about victory and peace. It could represent victory over a conflict or peace. If you are using your brain, like you're being, if you use intellect, reason, or strategic thinking, then you will be able, then victory will be attained. Okay. But yeah, conflict. This card could represent conflict and difficulty, a conflicted mind. But this card is telling you to persevere in the face of hardship. Something good will emerge from a bad situation. So just do not give up whatever you do. Keep persevering. Okay? What appears to be a hopeless situation can actually turn out to be quite promising. This card has a sense of inevitable, powerful change, and it's also saying that you do have the strength to overcome this situation. But first, Pisces, you have to decide that you want to defeat it. You have to establish the right mindset to overcome this powerful cycle of change. There are very strong forces at play, but you do have the ability to overcome these obstacles. It's just Spirit saying the right mindset is essential. This is a time for decision making and moving in a new direction. And then your eighth card is the Seven of Wands. This card represents your environment or how others see you and your situation. Leo energy. So this card is all about protectiveness, okay? Defending yourself, defending your beliefs, protecting your territory. Remember you got this oracle card, protection. So this is a big message from Spirit, protection, okay? When it comes out like that, especially in your oracle message, protection. You're defending yourself. You're protecting your territory. This card's all about challenge, discussion, competition, responsibility. You have the upper hand. You're at a position of advantage. This is a card of reassessment, valor, standing up for yourself. Again, Spirit is saying you need to just persevere. Okay, do not give up. Perseverance. Maintain control, mount defense, negotiations. Someone or something has put a block in your path, and before you can move forward and continue on your journey, you have to face something. You have to face a challenge. You need to be brave, strong, and confident. This is not a fight to ignore. There's too much at stake. You can't give up. You must defend yourself. Profit and gain will come, but only after you've held off your competition or your enemies. You may be outnumbered, but Spirit's saying your determination will win. You're discovering inner resources you didn't even realize you had, and you're using them to overcome obstacles. You have the advantage and will eventually achieve success by sheer force of will and motivation. You have the courage and determination. You're willing to fight for what you believe in and will stand your ground. Maybe in the past you fell into complacency, but now you're ready to face challenges. Okay, so definitely I would make a note of that. That's really important in your reading. The message on the card is, I actively hold true to my values. Hold true to what you value, what you stand for, what you believe in. This card is all about challenge. You might need to fend off a whole bunch of demands and requests, or you feel you must defend your position. Be crystal clear about your beliefs and intentions. And again, Spirit's saying communicate them precisely so that you cannot be misunderstood. Okay, I would definitely make a note of that for sure, because they've already talked about that. Make sure you communicate your beliefs and intentions precisely so you cannot be misunderstood, then the situation will not get out of control. Be clear about your boundaries in advance, okay? So those concerned know exactly where they stand. This card could represent a cause that you feel passionate about and you're speaking up in defense of it. You're holding true to what you value. And then your hopes and fears is the Sun card, Major Arcana, what you hope for and fear the most in your situation. So the Sun is all about being optimistic, happiness again, success again, opportunity, trust again, celebrations, confidence, truth again. They keep repeating those messages, positivity, courage again. Courage keeps coming up in your reading. Clarity again. This is a card of clarity. So they're repeating vitality again, joy again, happiness. So the Sun brings a simple message of joy. after traveling through the dark night of soul searching, you emerge into the light. All your journeys are all your spiritual seeking, all your sincere efforts now pay off. You're able to see where you were and where you now stand. Your mind is clear and sharp, energy fills you, and you're ready to let the light of the sun warm you. So this card is bringing you great joy, clear truth, and well-deserved success. And then your future, if all is to remain as is the Wheel of Fortune. Did I read you the message on this card? I am optimistic and appreciate all that I have is on the Sun card. And then the Wheel of Fortune, another major arcana. This card represents your future if all is to remain as is. Trust whatever the universe brings you is the message on the card, okay? This card's all about good luck, karma, destiny, fate. Again, you're going in a new direction. They're talking about a new direction. Make a note of that. At a turning point, this is a card of success again. Lots of success in your reading, Pisces. Decisive moments again, change again, inevitable fate. Fortune again, unexpected events. So this card could represent an unexpected change in your plans, a conflict of interest, or an idea that's ready to materialize. And whatever happens will be beyond your control. This card says, don't be rigid, just go with the flow. This chaos that you're going to be going through is going to bring you good fortune in the long run. It will be impossible to miss the hand of fate in your affairs. Just be ready to make the most of it, okay? The Wheel of Fortune, karma, good luck, the cycle of life, unexpected events. Destiny is set in motion. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune in your future. Something has been put in motion over which you now have little or no control. You must accept the action of the forces of destiny and align yourself with their aims. The outcome is considered favorable, though. This card represents good fortune too. Good fortune coming your way, so that's exciting. Good fortune as a result of what you've put in motion yourself, whether or not you're aware of what you've done. Maybe you applied for a new job, you met a new person, begun a romance, decided to take a college course, something. You've got the wheel turning now. A new phase is starting. There may be a need to make an important decision. Totally unexpected circumstances are developing that's going to change your life, right? Okay. Maybe you quit a job. Maybe you made travel reservations. Maybe you begun or ended a relationship or opted out of a friendship or other situation. Now, destiny has been set in motion and all will turn out as is intended. Just go with the flow. This is the grand plan of your life. And again, good fortune is coming in your future, so that's exciting. And then your oracle message is, again, you got the protection card. So one of the most potent signs on the sacred landscape is the ancient oak tree. It carries numerous meanings. Know that you are protected, Pisces. You can weather anything. Your roots go deep. You're brave and you can survive anything. Stand strong. You carry the energy of a leader and you have great authority in life. Great wisdom is expanding within you and others sense this. This card could also mean to protect your assets. Take care to guard and protect your home, your loved ones, and yourself. And then your message from Archangel Miraville. This card represents reflection. Life is a mirror. What are your outer circumstances reflecting back at you? What can you learn from these experiences? Okay, so basically, again, that'll be different for all of you, but life is a mirror. So whatever you're experiencing, whatever you're looking at is a reflection back. It's just for you to it's just for you to reflect. Okay, the message is to reflect. So that is your reading, Pisces. If this reading resonated with you, please like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. I'm sending you lots of love, and I will see you next time. Take good care. Bye, Pisces.